What's going on, everybody? Ryan Newple here with you, USA Wager Show. Thanks so much for tuning in. It is Friday, June 18th. Really excited to be with you, bring you some headlines from the U.S. sports betting industry. That's what we do here on the USA Wager Show. We bring you headlines. We talk about what's in the news. If there's nothing in the news, this will be short and sweet. But we do have a nice set of headlines to talk about today. So we will dive right in. We will jump into them. We'll see where it leads. Again, Friday, June 18th, headlines from the U.S. sports betting industry. Let's jump right in. All right, Maine. We're going to talk a little bit about Maine. Their bill to legalize sports betting is now in the governor's hands. We're moving forward with Maine. Now we just need governor approval. They went through a similar process back in 2019 where this was declined and shot down by the governor. So we will see if 2021 now makes a difference and we can get Maine into the legalization side of sports betting. That will be coming probably shortly. We'll see how quickly that moves now that it's on the governor's desk. But we'll hope, we'll cross our fingers for Maine that things can move forward and go good there. All right, North Carolina not having quite as much luck. Starting to be some speculation that 2021 may be out of question for legalization in North Carolina. Things are just stalling. Things are not moving. The General Assembly adjourns on July 2nd. What is that, 2 weeks away now? Just things are just not moving. Many people, Senator Jim Perry has said he does not think there's enough time to get this bill through in 2021. So we may be shooting for 2022 in North Carolina, but we'll see. Things can happen. Things can switch. So if you're a North Carolina resident wanting to bet on sports, keep pushing that and keep hoping that something can happen there in North Carolina. All right, we'll move on. Big Papi David Ortiz. He is partnered up with Fox Bet Super 6 app, and he's going to give some analysis. So one of the best baseball players of all time, one of the best, kind of the best analysts now. He's a good analyst now that he has retired from the game, has joined up with Fox Bet and their Super 6 app. He's just going to give analysis on weekends, it sounds like. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. But if you haven't gotten the Fox Bet Super 6 app and game, check it out. And maybe you can hear a little bit from David Ortiz. All right, DraftKings. DraftKings had a little, I don't know if controversy is the right word, but there was a report that was released from the Hindenburg research report that really put DraftKings kind of under the microscope a little bit. Talking a little bit about how they systematically skirted the law, talking about how SB Tech has a long track record of working with black markets and not working with regulated operators and sports books. So the stock took a plummet. The stock went down after this report came out. And this was earlier in the week, and we're just now talking about it now, but it was earlier in the week. And so, stock has been down a little bit over this week and actually over the last few months. So interesting to see where this will come with DraftKings. But that report, fair or not, that report was released by Hindenburg. So go out and check that report out if you are interested in that. All right, MGM Resorts is not to be outdone by who was it earlier that had an air service? Hard Rock Casino, I believe. So MGM has unveiled the Borgata air service. It's a VIP air service to bring people right into their Borgata resorts. They're going to be taking travelers from 75 cities across the U.S. into their hotels, casinos, treating them like VIPs. Pretty cool service here. I think on this show last week, we announced how Hard Rock was going to do this with the VIP service in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So now MGM is doing the same thing, offering their air service. So if you're a big baller with MGM, Borgata, check that out. Starting at like $553 per person is what I saw. So includes airfare and deluxe accommodations and some VIP treatment. So, hey, there you go. If you want to be a VIP, check out the Borgata air service. All right, we got NFTs. I love to talk NFTs. I'm always talking NFTs and how it applies to sports. Recently Mark Cuban was on with one of my favorite marketing geniuses, Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, and they talked a little bit about how NFT tickets are going to now be the thing here in the future. And so if anybody's going to lead up that charge, it's going to be Mark Cuban. And so of the Dallas Mavericks, sounds like he is already having plans of issuing NFT tickets for next season. So that's going to be awesome. That's going to be interesting. They can add value to these tickets. These tickets now become digital collectibles on the blockchain and things of that nature. So Cuban's an innovator. Cuban is always looking forward thinking. So we'll see if that actually happens, but I see no reason it won't. And once he does it, others are going to do it as well. So I think this ticket industry is going to go in this NFT space, sooner than later. All right, WynnBET and the Cincinnati Reds form a sports betting sponsorship deal. So congrats to those two organizations. This is a sponsorship deal that, the two brands are going to collaborate on marketing. WynnBET can use the Reds logos. I think WynnBET's also going to give opportunities to win tickets to Reds games and things of that nature. So congrats to WynnBET. Congrats to the Reds on that sponsorship deal. All right, the Reddit co-founder invested in a gambling social media startup called Wager, W-A-G-R. Wager is kind of a peer-to-peer gambling app, where fans can bet on sports with other fans. And we've seen several of these apps come up over the last few years, and we've actually had some on our shows. I think I talked with a group Better Edge on the Noob Sports Show just a little bit ago, who has a very similar concept. So lots of these are popping up, and it's interesting to see which one will win. But Wager got some investment money from the Reddit co-founder, Alexis Ohanian. Got $4 million in seed funding. So congrats to the Wager fellas and folks over there at Wager. Congrats on getting that money to get you rocking and rolling. All right, SportsDataIO, my friends Dustin and everybody over there partnered up with Chainlink, making moves on the blockchain as well. So they're going to make sports data available for decentralized apps across the blockchain environment. Just innovating, doing things. They're one of the biggest, sports data companies and one of the most emerging ones here in the U.S. And so congrats to SportsData.io on that news with Chainlink. All right, that is just about all I have. Last thing I wanted to talk about is make sure you tune into other Sports 2.0 shows. This network is expanding. It's been awesome to see the USA Wager show is part of the Sports 2.0 network. Man, so much programming going on. We got the USA Sports Brief that Rodney does early in the morning sports report that Jaya out of Miami does, Parlay Power Hour with our guys Tanner and Grant and Will, some of those guys doing the Parlay Power Hour every single day, Noob Sports, which has been my baby. I've loved it. I interview sports business people from across the industry. So make sure you check that out. It's all on the Sports 2.0 network YouTube. So go out there, subscribe to that channel, get it turned on live. Regardless of where you're watching this today, make sure you're on our YouTube because that's where everything goes down. Other shows, the 2.0 takes, MLB Daily Picks, Between the Lines, Put the Kids to Bed show. We got a show at night. It's a lot of fun with Rodney and Tim. Those guys go at it a little bit and have some fun with that show. So enjoy that. If you're a golf person, the golf event preview special that happens every Wednesday is an amazing show as well. So wow, just so much content. I'm a content guy. I love content through and through. Video content's the next biggest thing. So make sure you're enjoying this and being a part of it at the Sports 2.0 network. For Friday, June 18th, Ryan Newpel, USA Wager Show. That's all I got for you today. Excited to head into the weekend, and I'll be back with you on Monday. So hopefully some headlines will pop up. I'll bring those to you when they do on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.